Okay, our fourth query is a list of the clients who have attended a seminar. So some of these customers may not have actually attended a seminar. They may have bought some of her products. Some of them are going to have attended seminars, and as you would remember from working out this entity relationship diagram in the workshop, seminar and customer were many-to-many relationships. So in other words, for each seminar, many customers could go to it. One customer could go to many seminars. And so we had to actually relate these two tables by a associative entity, seminar customer, which related which seminars particular customers had been to. So what we now need is a list of customers who have attended seminars. So we need their names and email addresses. So we need last name, first name, email address. And she intends to send them an email about upcoming seminars. Now, if we have a look at what information we need, we only need this information, but there is a proviso. It is the list of clients who have attended a seminar, which means that we can't just use this table. We need to actually use this relationship. Now, in this case, we actually don't want any of the information out of the seminar table. We need to know what seminar they attended, the title or the date or the location or any of those things. We just want to know that they did attend a seminar. So what we can do is we can join these two tables together. And what that will do is it will give us the customers that appear in this table. And it will give us all the details of the customers that appear in this table. And the customers that appear in this table are the ones that have been to a seminar. I'm taking a little bit of time to explain this because this was something I found in the on-campus workshop that a few people had trouble understanding. Okay, so we're going to do our first join. And one of the questions I get asked quite often is, which table do I start with? It doesn't really matter which table you start with, but I tend to start with, well, not when you're using two tables, but I tend to start with the one that it's about. So in this case, we're looking at a list of the clients who have attended a seminar, so I would start with the customer table. So let's go to Infotech, and we're going to just do a select and then from, and we're going to do this from customer, and then we're going to join seminar customer. So you can see what I'm doing is I'm joining it this way. So from customer, join seminar customer. Now the reason I can join those two is because they are joined on email address. Okay, can you see that there's got the foreign key, primary key relationship there? So because these are joined, I can use these two together. If I was talking about, say, customer and line item, these two have no direct relationship, so I couldn't join those straight to each other. I would need to join something in between. But in this case, it's a direct relationship, customer and seminar customer. So I'm going to join them using the foreign key primary key relationship, which is email address. Now I can do that a couple of ways. I can do it using the using keyword, and this is by far the easiest way. Okay, because if I do this, I can do this only if this attribute is the same name. It's called the same as the primary key and the foreign key have the same name. If they don't have the same name, I need to use the longer form, which is on, and then I would need to say on customer dot email address equals seminar customer dot email address. Okay, so these two things are equivalent. What this is saying is how to join these two. So the join is not enough by itself, it needs the on or the using afterwards. Now I'm going to change it to using because I'm going to be using throughout this. Just be aware that you understand the difference. And then what do we actually need? We need, let's go back, a list of the clients. She needs their names and email addresses. So we need last name, first name and email address. So select first name or last name. Doesn't matter which order we put it in, but that's the order that it will come out in the results set. Email address. From customer, join seminar customer using email address. Now, that should be it. We can click on go. And you can see this. Now, there are duplicates. Now, why are there duplicates? Good question. There are duplicates because we are joining the seminar customer and the customer table, and one customer might have been to two different seminars, and that means that they will appear twice in this seminar customer table. So they're going to then appear twice in our results set. So to get rid of those lines that are repeated, what we can do is to use distinct. And notice this isn't distinct last name, which is how most people think about it. It is distinct rows in the result set. Okay, and then if we wanted to, we could sort this by the last name. We could say order by last name, and then if we want to then order it by first name, we could do that. Go, and you can see that it's now ordered by last name, and there aren't any doubles. And that's the end of that query. Just checking back a list of the clients who have attended a seminar. She needs their names and email addresses, and she intends to send them an email about upcoming seminars. Sounds good. It's worked. And that's the end of that query.